Today, for the Bitcoin price with DavinciJ15, we will talk about the immediate price action right now because the price is, as we speak, pumping towards the $8,000 level. With DavinciJ15, we will discuss why $8,300 this weekend is a crucial level. If we were to get rejected of $8,200, that will be very, very bearish. But if the price were to go to 8,300 and beyond, $9,000 will be the next target. We will talk about all of that, about the specific conditions which have to be fulfilled in the Bitcoin chart this weekend, and also we will go towards the altcoin section, as you can see it right here, because DaVinci made some research, and right now for the altcoins something important is happening, which points towards the fact that there might be some heavy momentum for some specific altcoins ahead. If you want to see all of that, make sure you take a seat, make sure you smash up the like button right now, and that being said, we want to come to the most important question of today. DavinciJ15, how are you doing today, my man?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing today?
I'm doing extremely well, especially then when the Bitcoin price is pumping. You know I'm a moon boy, the MMCrypto team are moon boys. So always when the price is going up, of course, we are feeling very, very well. So yeah, happy that you are well. You look very healthy, happy about that as well. Maybe we can pull up the charts and see what's going on for Bitcoin, because you said this weekend is a very, very important decision point, maybe one of the most important weekends this year. So let's check it out.
Yeah. First, let's say happy Thanksgiving to all our American viewers, right? I hope you didn't eat too much turkey out there. And I'd like to know in the comment section below, what did your family members say about your Bitcoin investment? Were they laughing at you, or were they patting you on the back for doubling your money since the beginning of the year? Let's find out in the comment section below. Anyways, let's take a look at the price action that we're seeing right now.
I want to show one picture in the camera. This turkey here is saying something is up. The farmer just unfriended me on Facebook. Just talking about Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going up for the prices.
Okay, so what we have here, right? You can see here. Actually, let me just move this out of the way. We're pumping right now, and Bitcoin looks like it wants to go a lot higher. We are seeing what's called an AB equals CD, and which ends at the 8,200 level. Now, what's interesting about that is that I actually just I was looking at this AB equals CD, and then I realized just before the show, oh my goodness, I did a copy of this AB equals CD, and it fit exactly here. This is bad, actually. Normally, AB equals CD patterns are bearish, but what's even more bearish is the 3 drives pattern. So if we have 3 of them in a row and they're exact same length, that's very bearish. So we turn on a dime here. Oh my goodness, not very good. So hopefully we will. Normally AB equals CD patterns that break out and they don't don't turn bearish, but sometimes they do. So consider that. If we don't break to the 8,300 level, yeah, that's not so good. Let's see what happens.
The 8,230 level, approximately. It's also the target of the measured move from the inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is actually crazy that these 2 targets are actually in alignment to each other. So let's hope that we are going to surpass it actually, and also going to surpass the $8,300 level. But yeah, DaVinci, what is your thought about that right now?
You're right. I never considered that. That's kind of scary.
It's scary, like always. Like for Bitcoin, so many times everything comes together and it's like in perfect alignment. It really seems a little bit crazy. Yeah, I mean that cannot be like coincidental.
Exactly. Yeah, it usually isn't. The market sets itself up to do what it wants to do. And so remember what I said when we started dumping. Any kind of pullback should be sold. So effectively, really, we shouldn't be so moon boyish here, and we should be considering that this might dump on us, or so then it actually goes higher. Unfortunately, we're setting it. I mean, it's setting up that way. We have like 2 patterns that basically create trade locations for us to short. Yeah, let's take a look at also at the fibs. And if we see the 38.2 line up with here, oh my God, face palm. Face palm.
Let's see.
We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. If the 38.2 lines up here, you might as well short the snot out of this thing.
Let's check it out.
Take a look.
Check it out. I hope not.
Let's take a look. Yeah, well, let's hope. We can always hope, right?
Yes.
Here, let's see here. We auto scale this. We take a look at where this is from here to the bottom, which is right here, and the 38.2 lines up. Not exactly, but it's right there. And if we don't close above it and stay above the 38.2, you should be shorting the snot out of it. That's 8,060 is the 38.2. You could see here 8,060. If you're looking at it, you're squinting. The what's it called? The head and shoulders pattern ends at the 8,200 level, right? We also have another interesting pattern that's forming. If we close at above 8,080 level, close today above that or at that, around that, doesn't matter, just around 8,000 level. It doesn't matter, just long around 8,000. On the 3-day, this is called an empire. Like the Empire Strikes Back, or no, really, this is an inverse empire pattern, right? And it's also considered a fractal, right? Basically, it looks like the Empire State Building, but upside down, right? That's why it's called an empire, right? And that's bullish, is inverse inverted empire, only if the next candle over is higher than this candle here, the previous candle.
So it
doesn't have to be. It just has to have a price action above the previous candle.
So looking at
That's all.
Looking at the 3-day, looking at the 1-day, and looking at the short term, the 15-minute, like every single chart says actually that we have to not be rejected at the 8,200 level and have to actually go to 8,300 and even surpass that to stay bullish. But what would you say? Let's say we are surpassing the 8,300 level anytime within the next few days. What would be your bullish price target in case that happens? And in case we are going to get rejected before the 8,200 level, what would be your bearish price target?
So another thing lining up here is this particular pattern here. It's called railroad tracks. If we close anywhere in this area, and that's from 8,300 to 8,400, somewhere in that area, it doesn't matter, as long as we're close, right? The next candle over, have to have price action higher than this price, just to really say, yeah, we're going higher. And if we are, the 9,200 level is the target.
Wow, DaVinci.
Where we
like, you make me smile right now. 9,200 sounds like music in my ears. Of course, only if that happens. And also, I mean, looking right now, we are still so far away from that. But we have some bullish price action going on right now. So it's not all too unlikely, especially looking at the momentum we have. What do you think is going to happen if we are going to be rejected at the 8,200 level or even before? What would be your bearish price target in that regard?
Well, again, if we do get rejected, we're going to break these lows probably. Yeah. Unfortunately.
Below 65K.
Yeah, it's 6,500. This was a nice. You know what? Carl made this trade. I wish I was there for this trade. And I was so mad that I wasn't, because this was perfect. You can see this inverted empire here. Can you see it here?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring it up larger. You can see it.
It's not like perfectly clean.
Clear.
It's not perfectly clean, but still.
Yeah, exactly. You could see that you could have waited for this price action, this higher price action to take it higher. It was just beautiful empire. I don't trade them, but yeah, they are definitely beautiful to watch. Now, again, we're building another empire on 3 hour, just like I said over here. And hopefully we can see that breakout. But with all the bearishness lining up, man, we got the head and shoulders pattern lining up with this top part over here. Just redonkulous. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous.
DaVinci, right now, and I mean everyone who is watching YouTube videos, you probably have seen that so many times. Decision time right now, decisive move. But this time, actually, it is really a very decisive move. It's really decision time. This weekend might be crucial for the short and the shorter midterm price movement for Bitcoin, especially towards the end of the year. So yeah, for everyone watching right now, there is a poll popping up on top of the screen right now. Make sure you take part and let us know. Do you think we are going to surpass 8,300 or not surpass and be rejected? Make your guess right now, click the poll and let us know what you think about it. And yeah, DaVinci, I mean, it looks extremely exciting right now, especially with the price pumping actually right now as we speak. You also talked about the altcoin section. Is there anything else about Bitcoin you want to say, or should we go over to the altcoin market in general?
Yeah, I just want to close off with saying, you know, the 38.2 will decide our fate. If we can close and stay above the 38.2, you could pretty much say that we're going to go the higher route. The 38.2 fails, we're done like dinner.
Wow. So already at 8,061, that will be already the first decisive point. And yeah, let's hope we are not done like dinner, because we already had so many turkeys being done like dinner today. Let's go over. I'm sorry, man. Let's go over to the altcoin section and see what's going on, because like there are still so many people being interested in altcoins, but the most important point is the majority is not interested in anymore. So like maybe the majority of the sellers already have left. What do you think about the altcoin market as of right now? Before we started the call, you actually said that there is something going on. So what is it all about?
Yeah, as you can see, right, money is not leaving the altcoin space. So you see there was a nice cute W here, and then this thing dumped back down to almost basically to the lows. This is why I tell people, whenever you see a pump, do not chase on alts. Do not chase. Set your fibs and even buy at the 88.6. Look at this. Look at this. This was a prime example. I'm not saying you should go and buy this thing, but this was a perfect example of, you know, right here and hit OK. Right, you can see the 88.6 just came right back down here. Yeah, I would not trust any of these altcoins on a pump right now. They will always come back, especially since we're in the tax loss selling season. They'll come back. So set your buy orders anywhere below the 78.6 or at or below the 78.6 for most of the altcoins at least. As I was saying, as it came back down, the volume was not, people weren't selling. I mean, there was price action was coming down, but the holders, the bag holders, they were holding.
Yes. All
the way down. They were not dumping. They were holding it. They were not pushing this. The pressure was, you can see this is actually a huge, even though this is not quite considered a divergence, I would consider this a divergence. Because come on, look at this. Well, this one is considered divergence right here on price action, actually. Right here to here, right? You can see this is going down. This one's price is coming down and volume is coming in, right? And this is being played out in many coins that I've seen so far. Not all of them, but yeah, you see right here. Look at that. This is like unreal. Price action, we can see this is just unbelievable dump. But where's the sellers? Like, why aren't they selling like crazy? They're not. They're happy to hold, the bag hold these things like little bubble.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then now that we flattened out, where you can see people are like getting into this market. They're buying it. So this is basically what's called, you know, the accumulation phase. You can see this. This is accumulation, an altcoin season next month. There's going to be some more accumulation going on.
Okay, so but what you are saying, just that the people are not getting it wrong. You are not talking about a 2017-ish altcoin season, like the altcoin season everyone is waiting for. You are talking about a heavy pump within a month or so for the altcoins where significant gains can be made, but which is not to be determined for the very long term, right?
Exactly. I'm not saying that. Yeah, some of these might pop off in December, but don't expect most of them to do that. But I would say the real altcoin season for not like 2017 again.
Yeah.
We'll be in February to March, and even go into April, and we're going to see a lot of these things go nuclear in that time frame, a lot more than normal. And so, yeah, this is the accumulation phase for that particular pump.
It looks really like flattening out like crazy, and also the altcoin sentiment on Twitter is going extremely bearish, and like everywhere, wherever you go, like everyone is so bearish on altcoins, and that's obviously also a good sign. Even though for myself, I will hold the majority in Bitcoin still until Bitcoin reaches the all-time high or is close to it. Can we maybe go back into the phase mode? And I want to do something special for everyone watching right now still. Let's do it like in the good old days. Go to the comment section down below and leave your specific favorite altcoin in the comment section. And if we see that there's enough demand and if there are enough suggestions from you, we will pick some of them maybe up. And within the next few weeks, no promises, DaVinci needs some time for that also. Only if he has some time, like some spare time in an episode or in two, we can maybe make some altcoin TA and yeah, see where the prices are going. So go into the altcoin section and leave your favorite altcoins down below, and also let us know if you are interested in that anyway. So DaVinci, thank you so much for that episode. It was kind of an urgent episode since the price was pumping into the episode, and yeah, really grateful that you're always coming back, spreading your knowledge bombs, and it's great to have you in the MMCrypto team. Like I learned so much TA wise from you, only having these calls, rewatching the episodes and just listening to it again, because while recording it's always very hard to concentrate on everything. But like I'm rewatching every episode, and I was trading before, but ever since like we are collaborating so much, like I'm so much more interested, even more in TA ever since we are doing that. So thank you so much for that. I'm sure the audience feels the same way. It's just amazing to have you on once again. So do you have anything to share before we wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, I'm just new Pandora's Wallet. I mentioned that before, and yeah, things are working very smoothly with Pandora's Wallet. I'm very happy with that. That's about it for my announcements.
Yeah, and I will do something. This time I will put the Pandora's Wallet link on the very top of the pinned comment, so you cannot miss it. There's no Bybit, nothing, only the Pandora's Wallet link and our Telegram group. So make sure you click on the Pandora's Wallet, guys. It is a 30 days free trial. If you don't want it, like let it expire and it's good. But make sure you check it out. At least DaVinci is working on that for months, maybe even years now. So make sure you check it out. It's actually an amazing product. Thank you so much for watching. And DaVinci, do you have anything else to say before we wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smash up the like button, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMCrypto, most probably tomorrow. And as always, guys, bye-bye.